We begin tonight with something that hasn't happened in Virginia in nearly a century. Good evening, I'm Tom Shad.
And I'm Alvita Ewell. At 9:13 tonight, 41-year-old Teresa Lewis was put to death by lethal injection for hiring someone to kill her husband and her stepson. Jason Marks is at the Greenfield Correctional Facility tonight where that execution took place. Jason.
Alvita, Lewis spent most of the day with her family, hoping all day long that the governor would step in and stop the execution. But in the end, that call never came.
The execution of Teresa Lewis has been carried out in the manner as prescribed by the laws of the Commonwealth of Virginia.
And with those words, the first woman in almost 100 years has been put to death in Virginia. 41-year-old Teresa Lewis was given lethal injection for her part in a 2002 murder-for-hire case.
Death was pronounced at 9:13 p.m. There were no complications.
Lewis hired two men to kill her husband and stepson. She was hoping to cash in on her son's life insurance policy. Prosecutor says she used sex and cash to pay the two men. Her husband and stepson were shot and killed inside their Pennsylvania home.
It's a terrible, appalling thing to execute Teresa Lewis.
Protesters gathered outside the Greensville Correctional Center in Jarratt.
Virginia, you are the murderer tonight.
Many felt Lewis should have been given the same punishment as her co-defendants. The men both got life sentences.
I need a miracle.
On a website aimed at saving her life, Lewis sang about needing a miracle. That miracle never came. All her appeals were denied. She spent today with her family, had fried chicken for dinner before entering the death chamber.
She looked quite scared. She looked a little nervous.
She spent her last hours with a minister before her body was driven away from the prison. She had this to say before she died.
Ms. Lewis did make a last statement. She said, "I just want Catie to know I love her, and I'm very sorry."
And the Catie that she's referring to is Catie Clifton, Lewis's stepdaughter. Clifton is the daughter of Lewis's late husband. Catie Clifton was in there tonight to witness the execution. We're live in Jarratt. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
The last woman executed in Virginia was in 1912. 17-year-old Virginia Christian, who was a maid at a home in Hampton, was sent to the electric chair for murdering her employer after she was accused of stealing a gold locket. Only 11 women have been executed in Virginia and the United States, actually, since capital punishment was reinstated in 1976.